Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. We're about to find out, are they for real or are they just here for the benefits, the access, the vibe you built? Well, you already know how we do it over here. We don't sugarcoat a damn thing. But real quick, before we jump in, I'm excited to finally announce my new music channel, XO Janai. This is where I pour a whole lot of what I feel. The stuff that I don't always say in readings is just straight into sound. So if you ever connected with me on an intuitive level, you'll feel the music too. You can check it out. The link is in the description. All right, so let's tap in here. Meditate here on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card 1 with the amethyst crystal, card 2, the green aventurine crystal, and card 3, the rose quartz. Let's get straight into your reading. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. We're about to find out, are they for real? Or are they just here for the benefits, the access, the vibe you built? You already know we keep it raw, we keep it real, we don't hold back. But real quick, before we jump in, I'm excited to finally announce my new music channel, XO Janai. This is where I pour a whole lot of what I feel, the stuff I don't always say in readings, straight into sound. So if you ever connected with me on an intuitive level, you'll feel the music too. You can check it out. The link is in the description. All right, so let's tap in. Pile 1, your energy pulled you straight here to the amethyst crystal and the ocean card. And child, listen, this connection is deep, but just like the ocean, it comes with layers. And baby, some of those waters are murky. Do you understand me? This person is drawn to your depth, okay? How deep you are. Not just your beauty, not just your vibe, but your emotional frequency. So you feel like peace to them. It's like clarity, like a whole damn healing session just from your presence. But here's where it gets messy. They don't know how to handle someone like you. They were not planning on caring this much. So what do? They stay close enough to feel you, but far enough to not get too exposed. Access without accountability, that's their favorite game, okay? But don't get it twisted. They know your value. You got the type of energy that people remember years later, okay? Because you awaken something in them, but they haven't done the inner work to meet you where you are at, right? Where you're at. They haven't done that inner work. So this ain't about games. This is about capacity. And right now, they're not on your level, period. Still with me? Okay? Make sure you stay until the end of this reading because I'm going to give you the full energetic read on this person, the red flags, the green flags, and the truth that your spirit has been low-key screaming. So let's go deeper. Let me pull your next card. And let's see the next message coming through. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see. You have the earth element, survival, adaptable, and reliable. So the earth energy also represents the earth zodiacs. And we will get into that. Let me pull another card. Let's see, you have Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up loud and clear because this reading is screaming, baby. Let me tell you, we're going to start here with the earth energy. So let's see. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, listen. Girl, let me just say this. Survival, adaptable, and reliable. Now, this right here is giving root chakra energy. the I got me, I'll figure it all out no matter what vibe. Okay. But also the shadow side. This person is in survival mode. They crave stability, but they don't know how to offer it. They see you as the stable one, the grounded one, the real one who doesn't shake when the windows blow. But here's the tea. When someone is in survival mode, love can feel like a luxury. And your presence can actually feel intimidating because you represent everything they're still trying to become. This person, they have built their identity on being reliable, showing up for others, being the solid one. But when it comes to emotional reliability, yeah, that's where the cracks show. Now, baby, we also pulled Sagittarius. And let me tell you what I heard when I saw it, okay? Screaming baby, loud, needy, restless, wants attention now, but doesn't know how to communicate what they really need. So this person has a wild spirit. They're curious, they crave freedom, and when they don't feel emotionally in control, they act out like a toddler who skipped a nap. So yes, they might come off as confident, charming, even fun, but underneath it, there's emotional immaturity that shows up loud. Okay, because yeah, they want freedom, but they also want connection. They want you to be their home, but they don't know how to stay put. And that's the tug of war happening in their soul. So here's what we know so far. This person is pulled to your depth, okay? But they're emotionally overwhelmed by it. And so, yes, they're in survival mode trying to look reliable, but they don't even know how to be emotionally safe. They're curious and impulsive and loud-spirited, but emotionally underdeveloped. Sound familiar? Yeah. Your spirit clocked this a long time ago. Now stay with me because we're not done. The next card is going to expose even more of their true intentions and how they really feel when you're not around. And like always, I'm going to summarize their total energetic frequency at the end. So let's do it. Okay, what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Okay, let's see. All right, let's start here. I'm gonna go here. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Thank you, Spirit. You got let me go. The card says, you deserve all the good things in this world. And right now, I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Ooh, that's deep. But let me tell you what I'm picking up. Baby, this ain't just a message. It's a whole soul confession wrapped in emotional surrender. You deserve all the good things in this world. Let's pause right there. That line, that's their higher self speaking. Because let's be real, their ego still wants to hold on. Okay? Their ego still wants to hold on. Their shadow, it still checks your socials. And their wound still believes that they'll never find it better. But their spirit knows they're not ready for you. They're not ready. And not being ready for you doesn't mean you weren't worth it. It means they're finally admitting that they don't have the range, not emotionally, not spiritually, and not energetically. It's given, I'm not in a space to give you the connection you deserve. Yep. Honey, they still out here healing through chaos. And they love the idea of you, but can't meet the standard of you. So, yes, they're dealing with distractions, old wounds, or just plain fear of debt. So, what do? They leave the back door cracked with a message like this: let me go, but also don't forget me. Live your life, but also I hope I still live in your mind rent free. Here's the deal. This card, it isn't just a goodbye, it's a test of your alignment. Are you going to shrink yourself to make them feel more comfortable? Or are you going to say, thank you for being honest. Now let me go elevate in peace? Because, baddie, you don't chase what's confused. You attract what's certain. And this person, as of now, is not it. But don't go anywhere. I'm about to pull the next card to reveal what are they not telling you. Because even when they say, let me go, somewhere inside, they still feel tethered to your energy. So make sure you stay until the end, because I'm going to break down their total energetic frequency. And let's just say, your spirit guides are not playing this season. Okay, they're not playing this season. So let's go ahead and get your next card. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What do we have coming through? All right, so let's see. You got the Chariot. Okay. I'm picking up two messages here with the Chariot. I'm picking up like a new car, a new automobile. Maybe you've been thinking about getting a new car, and Spirit is saying, yes, do that, right? I'm picking that energy up, but I'm also picking up something else where like you've decided to move in a different direction, and this person is picking up that. They feel that energy. So let me see. Let me hold the card. Let's see. But one thing for sure, okay? Chariot, baby, this ain't no lazy energy. This is forward movement, divine momentum, and zero hesitation. So Spirit is coming through like you're not stuck, you're evolving. So let me break this down real quick. The Chariot is your confirmation. You have been feeling this pull, right? To move, to detach, maybe even to glow up in silence, whether it's a new car, a new direction, or a whole new mindset. So Spirit's like, yeah, go ahead. Shift lanes, upgrade, accelerate. And if you have been manifesting that new ride, get ready to slide into something with low mileage, a high vibration. And yes, Spirit supports luxury when it's aligned. Okay. But here's where it gets juicy. This person, the one who hit you with the let me go sob story, they're feeling the shift. Your silence. Baby, your silence is louder than 1,000 texts. Okay, we're not even playing. Your silence is louder than 1,000 texts. Your detachment. It's snatching their energy like edges in the wind. And they can tell, that you're not just walking away, you are headed toward a future that doesn't include their confusion. And suddenly they want to speed up too. But here's the catch. They're watching you move, but they still don't know how to match your pace. So this Chariot card is your divine GPS. It's telling you keep going. Even if they try to run alongside your chariot barefoot with drama in their backpack, you already left the chat. Now, listen. Don't log off just yet. The next card is going to show you what's next on your path. Once you choose you, new love, more money, big blessings. All right. So let's go ahead and pull the next card. It's also going to give you some more insight about this person. All right. Your blessings, your money, and what's going on behind the veil. Thank you, Spirit. This is also your final card, okay, before the total energetic frequency. All right, so let's see. All right, so what is the energy as it does? Wait, what do we have coming through? You got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, an upheaval and transformation. Now, don't panic. I know when most of us see lightning, we kind of panic, right? So, but let me tell you the deeper meaning. So, listen. Like I said, this is sudden and shocking news, okay? It's an epiphany, it's an upheaval or transformation. And before you clutch your pearls or throw your crystals, don't panic. This ain't about destruction. This is about divine redirection. Here's what's coming through. Spirit is saying loud and clear that this person, they're about to get hit with a wake-up call. Something's going to shake up their world, not yours. And it's going to do what you didn't, or shouldn't have to do. Force their growth. We're talking getting exposed for being emotionally unavailable, losing access to your energy and finally realizing what they fumbled, or even being forced to sit in their own emotional mess until they get it right. And while they're getting zapped by reality, you're getting clarity, peace, and possibly a big financial plot twist. See, this lightning card is also giving me surprise blessing energy, like you pivoting into a glow up you didn't even see coming. Unexpected money, a viral moment, major upgrade in your spiritual gifts. And yes, someone new entering when you least expect it. And are they emotionally fluent? Not emotionally confusing. And here's the kicker. This transformation, it's for you too. Because when lightning strikes, it clears the air. No more illusion, no more half-truths. Only raw truth and high-frequency upgrades. So now let's go ahead and summarize this person's total energetic frequency. Because, baby, Spirit just spilled the entire tea, okay? And y'all need to hear this before deciding if this one deserves access or just a respectful block. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. A frequency, Spirit. All right, thank you. All right, so here we go. What I am picking up here, listen, the total frequency is this. It's half healed, highly intrigued and completely unprepared for the power you carry. This person is showing up as someone who felt your light and didn't expect it to feel it that much. Tried to keep it casual, but spirit cracked them open. Still running from their own emotional homework. Knows you're different, but isn't sure if they can rise to your level. In short, they want access, but didn't plan for the mirror you'd become. You pulled the earth element, meaning you were solid, grounded, dependable. Meanwhile, they out here moving like a wild Sagittarius flame, curious, magnetic when it's high vibrational, but low vibrational Sagittarius is scattered. And baby, you can't build an empire on unstable energy. Then came Let Me Go, the Let Me Go card, which, woo, let's keep it real. They feel your elevation, and instead of matching it, their higher self is whispering, don't hold them back. And when Spirit came through with the Chariot plus the Lightning, that combo, Chariot equals moving forward, you moving forward. Lightning is their sudden realization you're gone and you're not circling back. So what's the vibe? This person was a portal, not a promise. A chapter that helped you claim your boundaries, not a contract forever. And they are still figuring themselves out. You're figuring out what not to settle for. And there's a final message coming through from Spirit. Protect your peace. Watch how your life upgrades when you stop negotiating your worth. And baby, if nobody told you today, you're not too much. They were just too underprepared. They were just too underprepared. If you felt this reading, drop a diamond in the comments, a blue diamond. And don't forget to check out my new music channel, XO Janai, where I pour all this truth, healing, and raw emotion into songs. Make sure you subscribe. The link is in the description. See you in the next reading, Clarity family. Protect your energy and keep glowing, okay? Keep glowing. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. Their true intentions, is it real or just access? Because let's be real, sometimes they're not after your heart, they're after your light. And we're going to jump straight into this one. But before we do, y'all know me as your reader, but I also pour everything I feel into music. And I'm so excited to announce my new music channel, XO Janai, where I turn real emotions into soulful, bold, high vibe songs. So if you love how I read, you'll feel the music just as deeply. So go ahead and hit that subscribe link in the description. Now let's get into this pile 2. Listen, because your person's energy is humming loud, all right? So first up, the box. Baby, this is someone who keeps their emotions tucked away, okay? They might come off as chill, maybe even aloof, but Spirit says they're hiding more than they're showing. They don't like being figured out. But the wild part, you see right through them, and they know it. This card screams emotional suppression, desire for control, testing your boundaries to feel powerful. But let's not stop there, okay? Let's go ahead and pull the next card and see what's underneath the shell. All right? Because listen, honey, this person is low-key battling themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because one part of them wants to fall in deep with you, but the other part clings to control like a raft. You know what I'm saying? And I listen, it's like they're like, if I let go, they'll see the real me and maybe they'll leave. So instead of just loving you, they'll sabotage. They will self-sabotage, then blame this connection for being too intense. Now let that marinate, because you're not too intense. They're just too emotionally unprepared. Stay with me, Clarity family. Don't go anywhere, because at the end of this reading, I'm going to break down their total energetic frequency, the full T. And you don't want to miss that. So let's go ahead and pull the next card and really get into the vibe behind their silence. Because, baby, there's something that they are not saying out loud, but Spirit sees everything. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You got the Alpha Centurions. And this is foresight, planning, and strategy. I'm going to pull a second card. And then we'll read both energies together. Let's see. All right. You also have the North Node. This is an astrological placement in your birth chart, okay? Let's see. So we're going to start here with the Alpha Centaurians and then move into the energy of the North Node. So let's see. What am I picking up here? Thank you, Spirit. All right. So this person is not moving randomly. They're calculating and planning their next step, watching your every move. Like, how can I get close without losing control? This card is given strategy masked as interest and deep attraction to your energy, but hesitant to match your level. Trying to outsmart vulnerability. Listen, the translation is this. They got feelings, but they are trying to play chess while you're living from truth. They want to be in your orbit, but on their terms. And Spirit is saying it loud. You don't need to fit into anyone's strategy. You are the move. Now let's slide into the next card, because this one changes everything. North Node. This is your life purpose, destiny, and soul growth. Now, this is wild, because the North Node isn't just about them, it's about you. Spirit says, listen, you were not sent here to repeat cycles. You were sent here to break them. This person showed up in your life to activate something deep. They are like a mirror for your soul's lessons, not your final destination. You might have felt an intense pull, right? An intense pull, like, why can't I let go? But guess what? Your soul was waking up. Your destiny was being triggered. You were meant to reclaim your voice, rebuild your worth, and remember that love should expand you, not confuse you. Stay tuned, because I'm about to break down this person's total energetic frequency in a second. And trust me, Spirit's got something bold to say, okay? Y'all already know the energy is heating up. So let's go ahead and pull your next card to dive into the truth about who they really are. You actually have 3 more cards to go. So let's pull your next card. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see. What do we have coming through? away. And this card says, would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Is this a side eye, y'all? Like, what y'all feeling about this? I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up. Listen. Okay. All right. So, okay. Listen. Let's unpack it, y'all, because this one is giving escape artist vibes. So, yeah, on the surface, it sounds romantic. Tropical island, no responsibilities, just you and them, caught up in a fantasy. But baby, let's not get lost in the postcard, because here's the real tea. People only want to escape the world with you when they can't face the world within themselves. So this card is a red flag disguised as a vacation. It's giving, I don't know how to love you in real life, so let's pretend. Let's run, but not deal. Let's be together as long as we don't have to heal anything. And Spirit said, don't get on that plane unless they're booking a round trip to accountability. So here's what I'm picking up. This person romanticizing connection, but struggles with real life grounding, okay? They crave the safety of your presence, but aren't always bringing safety to the table. And they don't just want you, they want to feel better, and they think you're the medicine. But you're not a resort. You're a whole frequency. And Spirit says if they can't hold you in real life, they don't get access to your soft place. Let's say it again for the family in the back. If they can't hold you in real life, they don't get access to your soft place. 2 more cards to go, and we're about to get deeper. Stay tuned because we're building up to the total energetic read on this connection. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? All right, let's see what is coming through. You have the 4 of Wands. This is fire energy. It does represent the fire zodiacs. It's creativity. But let's see how creative they trying to get, right? Okay, let's see. So this is fire energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that energy could be in the top placements of their birth chart or yours. But this one is giving celebration, union, and finally some damn stability. But before you get carried away planning the wedding playlist, let's read deeper. This card shows up when someone's either fantasizing about the future with you or trying to recreate a moment that felt real, but wasn't rooted in truth. It's giving, let's play house, but don't ask me to fix the foundation. It's also giving, I want to celebrate you, but I don't know how to consistently show up for you. Now, don't get it twisted. There's definitely chemistry, maybe even a soul memory here. Like they know your energy is rare and they have never felt more alive than when they were locked in with you. But here's the thing. Wanting you and being ready for you are 2 different zip codes. Spirit is saying, yes, they dream of building something with you, But can they handle the real work that it takes to maintain joy, growth, and emotional safety? This card might also be a mirror to your energy. Maybe you're stepping into a chapter where you are celebration. You are the celebration. Your home, your peace, your glow up. It's all popping. And people from your past are picking up on that frequency hard. So ask yourself, do they want you? Or do they want the feeling they had when they were with you? Right? Okay, so we got one more card before we pull the total energetic frequency. So stay locked in because the last card is going to tie the whole story together. Let's do it. Spirit's not done. Spirit's not done snatching edges yet. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Clarity family. All right, let's see. You got photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you. Nostalgia and making new memories. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up here with this. The photograph energy, let me tell you right now, somebody's scrolling. Somebody is scrolling, zooming in, zooming out, zooming back in, checking timestamps, reading old captions, probably playing sad music in the background like it's a whole movie montage. They're in their feelings deep. So this energy, it's soaked in like what ifs, should haves, and how did I mess that up? So yeah, they're not just thinking about you, they're reliving you. Every laugh, every glance, every damn piece of you they couldn't hold with both hands. And now it's echoing. Because you were a vibe, not just a moment. And this person, they are finally realizing that your energy was timeless, but they were on borrowed time. They were on borrowed time. And Spirit is saying, yeah, they may want to come back and make new memories, but you got to ask yourself, are they drawn to the depths of you or just the feeling of being wanted by someone so real? Because, honey, missing you, it doesn't mean they have grown. Nostalgia is not the same as readiness. And a photograph, that's just a still image that you've been out here evolving in motion. Now, as promised, listen, let's break down the total energetic frequency of this person. This is where we start reading a moment and start reading their soul print. You ready? Well, buckle up, because this is where it gets spiritually surgical. Let's get into the total energetic frequency. All right, so listen. The energetic blueprint. Unstable dreamer meets calculated yearner. Okay. So yeah, they move like someone who wants deep love, but their roots don't go deep enough to sustain it. Surface charm, big fantasy, little follow through. They crave belonging, but sabotage the safe places that offer. They're spiritual, but undisciplined. Romantic, but inconsistent. nostalgic, but non-committal. They don't just miss you, they miss the version of themselves they can only access around your frequency. And baby, you were the frequency upgrade that they were just not ready to maintain. So they slipped. Now they scroll. And Spirit says that they'll keep orbiting the memory of you until they become someone who could meet you in the present. Let me be real bold for a second. Missing you doesn't grant them access again. Reminiscing doesn't equal growth. Wanting a do-over doesn't mean they have evolved enough to deserve it. You're not a memory they can revisit for comfort. You're a sacred experience they failed to cherish. Now, here's a final message from Spirit. If you circle back, know the difference between a lesson repeating itself and a soul that's actually transformed. Drop a lock in the comments if you're protecting your peace now, and say, I'm protecting my peace. And drop a, I don't know, or unbothered emoji. You know how you click, I don't know, on your phone. You type that and that girl comes up with the hand out, right? Or the unbothered emoji. If you know that you were a blessing, you were the blessing they fumbled, or drop that statement. Just let me know if you know, right? And don't forget, your energy is a privilege, not a convenience. If this reading hit, right? Pile 3 is coming up next, and baby, it's already got attitude. So if you want to go over to that pile and check that out, if it's pulling you there, go there. If not, this is your message for today. But first, if you haven't yet, don't forget to check out my XO Janai music channel. Y'all hear me read here, but over there, that's where I feel, okay? Links in the description. Go run it up. As always, sending you lots of love and good energy. Stay high vibe, Clarity fam. On to pile 3. Hey, Clarity family, welcome to your reading. Their true intentions, are they real or just here for access? Your energy brought you here to the rose quartz crystal paired with the flame card. And listen, y'all already know this one's got heat. We're talking love that lingers and passion that doesn't play fair. But real quick, before we dive in, I'm so excited to finally share that I've launched my new music channel, XO Janai. So if you ever felt the vibes in these readings, just know I pour all that emotion and intuition into my music too. You can find the link down in the description, all right? So I'd love for you to check it out, subscribe, and catch a different side of me, all right? So let's get back into it, because this person, honey, woo, listen, this ain't no surface level crush. This is someone who feels pulled to you like gravity. So there's something about your softness that soothes their chaos. But don't get it twisted. The flame energy says that they're low-key addicted to you. And the rose quartz tells me that they want to be close, but might not know how to handle real love. So let's get into it. I'm about to pull your next card, and you already know. Stay tuned until the very end of this reading, because I'm gonna drop the full energetic frequency of this person, and baby, you're gonna wanna hear every word. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So listen, y'all. We're about to snatch wigs and read souls. Do y'all hear me? Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? All right. You got crop circles, messages, curiosity, and signs. I'm going to go ahead and pull another card here. We'll read both energies. You got the conjunction. This is an aspect in your astrological birth chart, a conjunction. All right. So let me tell you what this means as it relates to this person's true intentions. I'm going to start here with the crop circles because you've been seeing signs. I know you have. Okay. So listen. Let me tell you right now, this person has been seeing signs about you everywhere. License plates, dreams, songs, random names on their feed. You are showing up in their world like divine pop-ups. But here's the thing. It ain't just spiritual signs. They're feeling curious, pulled in, a little obsessed. They can't make sense of why they're still thinking about you. Especially if y'all haven't even been talking. But Spirit's like, yeah, they've been marked. Your frequency left a signature on them. Now, let's talk about the second card. The conjunction. Astrologically, this means powerful merging, where two forces collide and become stronger together, right? So this person is magnetized by your energy. It's not surface, it's cellular. Being around you, it activates something in them. It's like you reflect their best and worst at the same time. And that's why they're low-key triggered but can't stay away. So what does this mean for you? It means their intention might look confusing, but their soul knows exactly why it came to you. Okay, you were a soul assignment. But here's the kicker. They still got to choose if they're going to rise to meet it. Woo, you feel that? Let's keep going because I'm pulling your next card and trust me, it's about to get even more juicy. And remember, stay until the very end because your person's total energetic frequency is coming and it's giving plot twist. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate here? What is this energy coming through? All right, what is the energy coming through? You got let go, let the past go. And this card says, can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. Also, now they have an awakening. Someone is waking the F up. But do you believe it? When they say, let's just let it go. You need to let it go. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up. I ain't going to play. I'm not going to play with it. Listen. Okay. You just pull, let go, and let go of the past. Let the past go. And the message on the card, we just said what it is. Okay. So, yeah, somebody's in their feelings. Now, suddenly they want to talk about healing. And now they're saying, let's just let go of all the pain and rewrite the story. But baby, where was this energy when you were crying alone in your room? Where was this clarity when you were overgiving, overcompensating, and they were busy ghosting, avoiding, or just emotionally unavailable? Let me tell you what's really happening. They're having an awakening, but don't confuse awakening with accountability. Just because they see what they lost, okay? It doesn't mean they're ready to hold it. You have been doing the inner work, and now they are sensing the glow up. The moment you started pulling your energy back, they started feeling the void you used to feel. They're feeling that empty space now. So, but this card, listen, this card is also for you, right? Because Spirit is saying, you might need to let go too. Not just of them, but the old version of you that kept you trying to fix things that weren't your job to heal. Woo, that part. Okay, it's getting warm in here and I'm not done yet. So let's pull your next few cards. So before I break down this person's full energetic frequency, and trust me, it's going to explain everything. So stay close. We're almost there, right? All right. So you got 3 cards to go. We're going to pull the next one. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? What we got? You got the Death card. Now, don't panic. All right? I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up. Because when people see the Death card, you know, let me just say this. Listen. Here we go. All right. This card here. I know when people see the Death card, they start clutching pearls and spiraling like, oh my God, is it over? Let me break it down for you. This ain't about death. It's about closure. It's about a cycle ending that you were way too patient with in the first place. It's about what can no longer be resuscitated because you've outgrown it. So this is Spirit telling you loud and clear. It's dead. Stop trying to revive what's expired. You can't CPR someone who flatlined emotionally 10 months ago and only comes back around when your energy shifts. This card also signals that they know it's over or they feel it slipping away. And now they're shook because you are no longer feeding the fantasy. You're no longer waiting. Spirit is calling time of death on the version of you that begged for crumbs. And listen, they might try to come back with that rebirth energy, like we mentioned earlier, right? Let the past go. This is that rebirth energy. That I've changed speech. But if their actions are the same old rerun, baby, it's not a resurrection. It's a rerun. Honey, somebody needed to hear that. Let's go deeper because we still got 2 more cards to pull before we hit that total energetic frequency. Right? And I'm going to tell you exactly who this person is beneath the surface. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? All right, let's do it. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Look at that. You got the 8 of Pentacles. Absolutely. All right, so let's see here. The energy of the 8 of Pentacles is earth. It's physical. And the 8 of Pentacles coming through is significant, and I'm going to tell you why. So thank you, Spirit. What is this energy? This is what's coming through and how it relates. Now, hold up. Let's unpack this because the 8 of Pentacles is, like I said, it's that earth energy, babe, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn vibes. This is physical. This is what's actually being done. Not what's being talked about on a midnight text thread. So let me tell you what I'm picking up. This person is watching you level up. You have been focused, pouring into yourself, building your bag, your peace, your skin glow, your boundaries. They feel that shift, that silence, that I'm booked and unbothered energy. This card is literally saying you're working smarter. You're investing in you. And they're realizing they don't have a front row seat anymore. They got to earn access now. Not with charm, not with nostalgia, with consistency. But here's the catch. Do you have the patience to match their pace, which is slow? And do they have the patience to match your pace? Because you're not rushing, you're building. You're focused on long-term, soul-aligned legacy. You're in your, I'm not doing situationships. I'm building empires era. You're in that era. So the question becomes, are they willing to show up every day, emotionally and energetically? Not just when they feel your energy pulling back, because you're too expensive for breadcrumbs now. Honey, you too expensive. So let's keep going. You got one more card before we read their total energetic frequency. And trust me, the final vibe check is going to expose the whole soul contract. Okay? It's going to expose the whole soul contract. Stay locked in. Right? So it's final card message here from Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Okay. All right, let's see what's coming through, Spirit. You got, I like you, I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. Ooh, plot twist. Listen. And this person's afraid somebody's going to see your worth, know your value. And that's certainly here on the horizon because you have raised your standards. I'm so proud of you, Pile 3. Listen, let me just say this. All right. This is romance is blooming. All right. This is that, damn, I messed up. And someone else might swoop in moment. So this card is it's like a full energetic siren. And it's screaming. They feel the shift and now they're nervous. You raised your standards. You're glowing different. You stepped out of convincing energy and into magnetic high value energy. And guess what? Now they like you even more. But let's keep it real. Do they like you or do they like that they're losing you? This card also means someone new could be watching you. And let me be clear, that new energy sees your worth from the gate. No breadcrumbing, no confusion, no emotional gymnastics, just grown energy. Soft love, deep convo, playful flirting, and clear intention. So Spirit is saying this loud and clear. Keep those standards up. Because whether this person finally levels up or someone new slides through with that exact energy you've been manifesting, you're in a season of being chosen, not chased, not confused, not tolerated, but chosen. Right? So Let's get into their total energetic frequency next, because baby, this is where spirit gets surgical. We're pulling back the curtain on this entire connection. Stay locked in. It's time. All right, so spirit, what is the total energetic frequency here on this connection? And y'all know how we do it. This is a sugar-free zone. Here we go. They are still, listen, let me just tell you this person's energy. It's mixed signals dipped in nostalgia, right? So yeah, they're still holding on to the idea of you, but not fully showing up for the reality of you. And it's giving. I don't want to lose you, but I don't know how to fully have you either. They are emotionally drawn to you, no doubt. Your energy is unforgettable. You don't just take up space, you leave a mark. But let's be real. This connection has lived in the in-between for too long. Halfway there, halfway healed, halfway ready, halfway gone. And the root, there's still fear of true depth on their end. They like to feel in control, but love asks them to soften, to surrender. And that scares them more than losing you. You, on the other hand, you've elevated. You're in a season of soft power, emotional clarity, and boundaries that don't shake, even when your heart tugs. You don't need someone to want you. You need someone who can meet you. Spirit's warning plus clarity. This person is waking up, but it's slow. You may see sudden gestures, sweet messages, nostalgia bombs out of nowhere. But remember this: consistency over chemistry, energy over excuses, and patterns over promises. They do like you. They do feel the shift, but whether they rise to meet it is still up to them, not up to you to fix. And the final download coming through, this connection is a mirror. It has shown you where you gave too much, where you shrank, but now you are showing them what a healed, high value, spiritual, aligned woman looks like. Let them watch. Let them reflect. You just keep walking in your power. Because if this isn't the one, Spirit has someone in the wings who already knows. And their total energetic frequency, 7.3 out of 10. Potential, yes. If not, someone better is already on your vibrational radar. Period. All right, so want to keep the vibes high and you want the real raw? Tap the link in the description to check out my new XO Janai music channel. It's where I pour my raw feelings into rhythm. Y'all hear me read, now hear me sing. And if this reading hit home, drop a fire or a 100 emoji in the comments. I see you. Spirit sees you. And we're not playing small ever again. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.